Guys, I'm the NFL Addict, and welcome back to the NFL Beans. This is my semi-daily show where I spill the beans on what's been going on around the NFL. Now, you pretty much already know what this video is going to be about. There has been a pretty big trade recently, and at this point, if you haven't heard about it, well, then I'm kind of shocked because it was big news. So everyone knew that Matthew Stafford and the Lions had agreed to part ways like a week or two ago, and everybody had been waiting. I was actually going to make a video like which team they're going to go to, like I did about Deshaun Watson. But then we finally, today, actually a lot sooner than I thought we would, we got confirmation that trade has happened between the Lions and the Rams, in which the Rams are getting Matthew Stafford, and that's it, and the Lions are getting a third rounder for this year, a first rounder for next year in 2022, and a first rounder in 2023, and the Lions are getting Jared Goff. So they swapped quarterbacks, and then the Lions got 3 picks, including 2 first rounders for the next 2 years. And I'm just gonna, give a little quickly talk about. Wow, my camera is messing up. Not because it's my light bulb. I know you can't see it, but I've got a fan up there, and it's got 3 lights on them, and one of them that hits like right here. The light bulb went out, so that's why it's kind of darker in this one. But in my opinion, here's what I'm going to talk about. So I think the Lions won this trade by a mile. I think this is what everyone is talking about, is that I think, I think the winners of this trade were the Lions and Deshaun Watson. While the losers are obviously the Rams, because look, Jared Goff, he isn't amazing. He is definitely not, a top tier godly quarterback. And definitely Matthew Stafford is a bit better than him. But I don't think the gap between Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff is worth a third rounder from this year, a first rounder from next year, and a first rounder from 2 years down the road. I just don't think that's, viable. I could see them maybe trading a third rounder and a fifth rounder from this year. I did not think the Rams were going to get him. I was thinking that I really thought the Rams were going to get Cam Newton. That's what I was thinking. I was going to make a Matthew Stafford video, then I was going to make a Cam Newton video, and the Rams are going to be number 1 or number 2 on that list. Because, so I was thinking at first that they were going to, bring in a quarterback to have a competition with Jared Goff, but now they have Matthew Stafford, and I definitely think it's an upgrade. Yes, they are going to get a better quarterback. They definitely are going to be better, but what they gave up is a lot more. The Rams are definitely, they're not. Now here's why you could say, oh, the Rams won this trade, because look, they won a playoff game this year. They're not terrible, but you could say that, they one of the biggest problems was their quarterback play. I don't see that, but you could also say, their quarterback play wasn't the best, and that is true. Add in Matthew Stafford. Now this is for the Rams. This is what if you're a Rams fan, this is kind of the hope that you have. You add in Matthew Stafford, and now that he's got a much better team around him, obviously, and he's got a really good defense, he's got a solid offense, Cooper Kupp, all those guys. You could say that maybe now they have the type of offense that could get them back to where they were 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, whenever they made the Super Bowl. However, I just don't see that happening. I think, Matthew Stafford, he's made some pretty good plays, and we saw that one play that everyone kind of went crazy for, where he was looking in the complete direction and threw it like that, and he looked exactly like Patrick Mahomes, and like the dude was completely covered, but he somehow threw it in the right spot where he wasn't. It was an amazing throw. But other than that, the Lions are pretty bad, and I just really think the Lions won this trade. They get a quarterback who is, he's worse than Matthew Stafford, but not by much. They're not going to be much worse, and they set their future up because they already have a first rounder for next year and a first rounder for 2 years down the road, and they get a third rounder this year. That is kind of insane. 2 first rounders and a third rounder for a slight upgrade in quarterback. So it's a pretty big. I was surprised. I thought, if I had to say, I thought that Matthew Stafford was going to go. I don't know who I would have put at number 1. I don't know. I probably said like the Dolphins or the Jets or maybe Washington up there. But I don't know. But yeah, I think the Lions they knew they were going to get rid of him, so they went out there and they got a replacement for him. They get a third rounder for this year and 2 first rounders. So now they have that 7th pick, and they don't have to get a quarterback. So now, the Lions won this trade by a mile. However, we don't know yet if they did. Just right now, it looks a lot like the Lions won this trade, but who knows? Maybe next year Matthew Stafford will play like amazingly for the Rams, and we'll see like, oh wow, it was really Jared Goff holding them back, and then the Lions will, I don't know, get the worst pick ever for that. There, I don't know. Thank you so much for watching this quick little video. I guess next up, instead of making a Matthew Stafford video, I'll make one on Cam Newton. So what I do is I sit down and I have, my top 5 teams, and I go through them and I talk about why I think they'll get them. And yes, so thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna try to post daily, but during the season it was really easy because I could set a schedule and I had something I would post every single day. And then in the off season, there are some days where nothing happens. Like yesterday, I literally was looking through like Twitter. I was looking through the official NFL site, Yahoo, even ESPN, all those sites where I normally go to find news, and I just could not find anything of worth. Wait, yeah. And then like that trade happened at like 8 or something. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Goodbye.